amazing in Penguin as well, although it looks so scary.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure to be here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So tell us about Penguin, a movie that's gone on to Amazon Prime, but it's going to premiere on the 19th. We're so looking forward to it. How scary was it to shoot?
Yeah, so yeah, I was a little scared when I saw the mask man
Yeah.
the first time because I saw him in a dark room and I actually got scared for that night. But yeah, yeah, Penguin is a film that I'm really looking forward to as well. So Penguin is about the film is about a mother who's in agony because she lost her son, and I mean he's gone missing, and she's trying to find him. And in that journey of 4 days, what are those thrilling elements that's happening? So it's more of an emotional thriller, I'll call it. And so it's like 60% of emotions and 40% of thriller. So yeah, that's about it.
How has life changed after Mahanadi? Because it gave you the canvas of playing such a marvelous actress who lived such a full life. How did it change you professionally as well as personally?
I think professionally it changed like in every way.
Right.
It gave me a very nice opening to all these woman-centric films. So Mahanati was like an opportunity for me to prove myself. I was doing all commercial films before that. That
Right.
is when I got to prove myself as a performer.
Yeah.
So things just changed beautifully for me, touch wood.
Yeah.
And I think as a person, maybe my choice of projects, okay, that's still professionally related, but yeah, but as a person I think maybe I've gotten a little matured after that. It was a very nice experience working in that film, and I learned a lot from the actor. She is amazing. So I think I keep thanking her every day for whatever she's given me. And yeah, I feel blessed.
Absolutely. Your mother's an actor as well. So, did some of her experience help you as well in playing such an evolved arc?
Um, yeah, so in the beginning, I actually said no to the film once I heard the
I
narration
believe so.
because
That
I
is
was really
legend now.
scared.
That Nag Ashwin gave you a 4-hour narration and then you said no.
Yeah, I mean, I loved the script, and I told him I love it, but I'm not doing it because I was very scared. I mean, she's a very renowned actor. Everybody loves her,
Right.
and to bring that persona on screen, I didn't know like if I'll be able to do justice to her. So it was because it's not that, see, such a project anybody will want to do it, but
Yeah.
I shouldn't go and spoil it, was my
Yeah.
only thought. But Nagi had so much confidence in me, so I thought if the director has some confidence, I should probably have a little more than that and try and do this. And yeah, so I told my mother, and she was super excited. She was like, "Yeah, you have to do it." And then yes, she did give me a lot of tips while shooting, like whatever. So like a lot of people know some stories about her,
Yeah.
have heard some, they'll have some personal experience with her.
Right.
So she was sharing a few things what she knew about her, and her style of acting, and a few things. It was very difficult to do two things in the movie. One is that to bring her whatever songs that she's done, to replicate them exactly on screen. That was a
Yeah.
task, definitely, because
Absolutely.
like if you ask me to repeat something what I have done, I might not be able to do what I have done myself. So
Right.
to do what somebody else has done is is very difficult. And as a person, we don't know her. I've not met her, so I
Yeah.
don't know what her personality is, how she was. So I spoke to her daughter, and I kind of gathered a lot of information about her mannerisms, her way of walking, the way she talks. So, and there's a book. I read the book. So when you put all these together, that forms a personality, and I just trusted that, and I just went forward. So yeah, my mom helped me a lot.
How many hours did you spend watching her movies and watching her dance and sing? And must be hours.
Yeah, so yeah, I spent a lot of time. Especially there was this portion where we shot Maya Bazaar.
Right.
Think I remember taking like 40, 45 takes. I don't think I've taken so many takes in life. And I think I just wanted it to be flawless, and I didn't want anybody to find some mistake. So
Right.
I tried my best to bring out everything exactly like she did. And yeah, I spent a lot of time in that, and I think we were scheduled to shoot this Maya Bazaar portion at one particular time, and I said no, I need more practice, and we actually postponed it. So
Okay.
yeah, it was very difficult, but I think now looking back at it, I think just feeling happy and proud.
That's just so worth it, isn't it? When
Yeah,
something that something that you instinctively want to do but are afraid to do, and it works out, it must be a wonderful feeling.
absolutely. I just
Yeah.
believe that, like, even if you say no, some things just keep coming to you, and that
Yeah.
makes a
It's
lot of
just
difference.
meant for you,
Yeah,
right?
it's just meant for me. That's
And I've noticed, Keerthy, that after that, your choices have really changed.
yeah.
I think whether it's conscious or unconscious, you are doing movies which I wouldn't call them heroines oriented, but where the paths are meatier and more
Yeah,
meaningful.
yeah, yeah.
So how did that happen? Because you were doing very well commercially. I
Yeah,
mean,
but this so after Mahanadi, it was like a pause button, like
yeah,
where you pause and think what to do next, and
right,
I had to think a lot. So actually, I had a break for like about 6, 7 months,
right.
and that was the time I was gathering all the scripts. I was listening to a lot of new scripts and trying to choose. So you have this thing what you want to what should be the next release after Mahanati. So I
Right.
actually said no to a lot of projects. Then I said yes.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, and in fact, after Mahanati, I wanted to do like a pakka commercial film. And actually, what came my way were these heroine-oriented films. I
Yeah.
was like, okay, wait, I wanted to do something, and something else is happening. And that's what actually happens in life. It's
Yeah.
not always what you want to do is what happens, right?
Right.
Yeah, I got these films, and I was waiting for a while for these commercial films, and I thought, okay, no more waiting. Maybe I should just take up. And then yeah, I chose Miss India, the film that I'm doing in Telugu. Then Good Luck
Yes.
Lucky, again that's Telugu. Then again this one, Penguin, in Tamil. So that's one side, and I was very sure that I wanted to do commercial films as well, but fortunately, all the commercial films that came my way after Mahanati was more meteor in terms
Yeah.
of my character. So it's not always that in commercial films you get to do meaty roles, but you always have to do it, and that's what I've done before.
Right.
But this time after Mahanati, it was more meteor, and I think that's what you want. And so now I'm like trying to balance it with like commercial
But
and
what commercial films, Kirti? I mean, to be with Mohan Lal in Marakar and to be with Rajnikant in Anante, I mean, it must be, I don't know, it must be magical. What was it like?
Yeah, so Lal sir, I started off my first film with Lal sir and Priyan sir. So
Yeah.
doing Kunjali Marakar again with them, it's like just back to home. So I've always grown up watching them at home So like because my dad and they all are friends,
Right.
so it's always a pleasure to be back with our first team. And yeah, so I've played one character in that, an important character in that, and that's my Malayalam film after a long time that I'm doing after my
With a
first.
Chinese lover, mind you, huh? Interesting. In these times, I think it's interesting to have a Chinese connection.
I don't think we should talk about it. Oh God, yeah, I forgot about that.
So,
I think I don't think my dad is going to be happy.
but the film looks spectacular, Keerthy. It just looks brilliant.
Thank you, thank you.
It's what is it? The most expensive Malayalam film ever made?
Something like that. It's again. I think it's based on a real life story.
Right.
It's a biopic, and
Yeah.
yeah, so I think it's going to be a treat visually and in all means.
It
So
just
yeah, and
looks
I love my
lovely.
character in that too. It's a small portion, but it's a very important character. So yeah, working with Lal sir is always fun. He's fun at the sets, and it feels very nice. I've always seen him as my dad's friend, and to
Right.
be back with him on screen is like really cool. And even in Anate Rajni sir, I'm a huge fan of his,
Yeah.
and
Who isn't?
so yeah, we actually like when we watch his movies at home. My mom, me, my grandma, we all sit and try to whistle, though we don't know how to, but
Can you try to whistle, Keerthy? How do you whistle?
no, I can just do the normal whistle. I can't do this one.
Can you
So we,
try that at least with us?
oh, that.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, this makes it look more massy.
Yeah, yeah.
I still have been trying to do that. I'm asking my friends to teach me. I want to like or whomever I admire on screen. I just want to go to the theater and do it once for myself.
Right,
And yeah, so it's so nice. My mom worked with Rajni sir,
right.
but for me to get, I never even expected that I'm going to share screen space with him. So it's
Right.
awesome.
So have you started? You finished Marakar, but you're yet to start shooting with Rajni sir. Am I right? Or have you?
Yeah, I finished Marikat. Yeah, I'm yet to shoot for Anata again. Yeah,
Right. So you have a whole lot of movies that are waiting to be
sure.
hit
Yeah,
the theaters, right?
yeah,
There's
yeah,
Miss
yeah.
India, there's Marakar.
There's Marakyo, there's Miss India, there is Good Luck Saki, there is
Yeah,
Anate, and there's Rang De.
Rang De.
Yeah, that's a proper rom-com
Yeah.
that I'm doing in Telugu, and I'm looking forward to. That's with Nitin.
You must be
And
happy to be back to something very simple and
it feels really good, when you're doing these films where it's completely on my shoulder, and then you go to a rom-com film, and it's relaxed and it's so much fun, and it's just like the mood of the film most
right.
of the time. And I think we actually really need such films when I'm doing these serious
Yeah,
films. We need these kind of things to like balance.
absolutely. How is Good Luck Saki? You're playing a shooter in it, and working with Nagesh Kukunur must be exciting. He's such a great filmmaker.
It's amazing. I've learned a lot from him, and this is the first time I'm doing. I worked with Sync Sound, Live Sound.
Okay,
So I was a little, a little doubtful about it in the beginning. How will I be able to do that? But it's really really good. Like once you do live sound, you don't feel like going back and dubbing. So the kind of quality that you get. So he keeps talking a lot about that. He keeps
right.
pulling my leg. It's so much fun to be on set, and it's such a simple, light-hearted film. Very very fun, and the same as the mood of the set as well.
Right, right. But how good is your Telugu? Because sync sound must be quite daunting,
Oh yeah,
the
so
language.
I think I have an accent in the film as well, some Rayalaseema, if I'm not wrong. So I have to get it right. So we used to have reading sessions the
Right,
previous night, which I've not done for many movies. So we
right,
all had to stay in one place. So anyway, so we got to do reading sessions with him, some rehearsals, all
right,
that, and yeah, it's so much fun shooting for the movie.
right. So it's like a little picnic. I think his sets
Yeah, kind of.
his sets are like that. Talk a little about Miss India, Keerthy. It looks so lovely. And
um,
yeah,
Miss India is again a film where it's about a girl who goes from a village all the way to the US and how she becomes an entrepreneur.
okay,
There's a little more to the twist, but I'm going to keep that for later.
obviously. So you shot almost entirely, I believe, in the West, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Almost, and then we came back and we shot a few as well.
And did you get recognized a lot as Savitri? Because I believe Mahanadi did very well in the US as well.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So
It
were they
was.
surprised to find Mahanati walking the streets wearing very snazzy clothes?
No, actually, oh sorry, wait, we didn't shoot in the US. We shot in
Okay, shot
Spain.
in Spain. Okay.
Spain,
Okay.
but yeah, we're showing US. I don't think they should go out.
So, I also wanted to discuss a little about you were supposed to make your debut in Mumbai movies, but I think you sort of hit pause on that. Why was that?
No, we were supposed to start a little earlier, but I
Yeah.
had some date issues, so I had to. So that kind of that was the problem.
Okay.
Otherwise, I should have done it. But yeah, we were supposed to start a little early, and when we started late, I had to finish my pending projects. So we had some date issues. Yeah.
Right. The other part of you is, of course, the fashionista, Keerthy. You've studied fashion design and at Pearl Academy, and then you've done an internship abroad as well, I believe.
Yeah, yeah,
How
yeah.
important are clothes, and how important is fashion to you?
Very important, and that too for films where I'm working right now. It's a great knowledge that I've gained
Right.
studying at Pearl about fashion. And actually, my aim, like this, I took up fashion because my dad said, I can't produce a movie for you. You need to do something yourself. When it has to come, it has to come by itself. I can't
Right.
go behind all these. So I was like, okay, so I just need to wait for the right time when it has to happen, like how we spoke earlier.
Right.
If it's meant to happen, it
Yeah.
will happen. So I thought, okay, I will probably take up design and probably become a designer for your movies. So at
Okay.
the end, it was all about ending up in cinema for
Right.
me and my sister. So that's how I took up fashion, and then I got to explore that world beautifully. I miss my college days, and yeah, so that's a very nice knowledge that I gained. It helps a lot in shoot. Over the years, it's through this experience, it's kind of changed. So yeah, some technical knowledge. All these things help a lot for working.
Yeah, even just the way you look, just what you have to wear, the angle that the shot is from, it gives you an advantage, doesn't it?
It does, and in fact, more technically, like in terms of, like, say, there has to be some alterations, or
Right.
some, like, I can get into stitches and some small things, with which I can get in detail with,
Right.
because I've learned them and how to tackle them, and these kind of angles and clothes and all these more come into learning through experience also,
Yeah.
like
Right.
working in a lot of movies, then understanding, okay, this was the mistake, this should
Right.
have been like this, I wish it was
Right.
this way. So yeah, but otherwise technically it's helped me a lot.
Right. Keerthy, are you one of those who studies your work and sort of tries to better it, or do you just finish a film and then that's it? You don't revisit it, or do you keep wanting to do better, or think, oh, I wish I'd done that better, or
Of
what
course,
is
that
your
always
progress?
happens. That never ever stops. You
Okay.
always, and sometimes you just don't watch it. I think Mahanadi is the only film where I saw it and I felt okay. I like felt confident that okay, maybe I've done nice. Otherwise all the other films, you get back and you'll be like, oh, I wish I had done this, or I wish my hair was like this, I wish I had performed in a different way here. That
Right.
always keeps happening because the once you see it on screen as a film, you get to know a lot of mistakes that you've done. Probably not that everybody from the outside can see, but as an actor, what
Right.
I should have done there. So yeah, that always happens. I never get satisfied so easily.
But you always wanted to be an actor, Keerthy.
Yeah, you always wanted to be an
Yeah.
actor. Yeah, my mom
I
is
mean,
my inspiration.
yeah. So did you perform ever? I mean, you acted as a child, of course.
Child, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But then why did you want to take a break after that? You wanted to sort of uh, grow up a bit before you returned?
Yeah,
Or?
so that's what my dad was like, you need to finish your graduation and then you need to get into acting. So I finished my 12th and I was like, Dad, I need to get into acting. So he was like, 12th is not your graduation. You need to finish your college, you need to graduate, and then you need to do. And that's when he told me, like, just because I'm a producer, I can't produce a movie with you. You need to do it by yourself, and it just has to happen. And yeah, so Priyan uncle being dad's friend, and he wanted to introduce me. So they all started off together. Priyan sir,
Right.
dad, Lal sir, all of them started together. So it was feeling like I think it's nostalgic for them also that my first movie is with Priyan sir and Lal sir. So it was kind of a family business.
How was it getting back with them after so many years? Not so many years, but a few years. Where
Yeah, I
you've
mean,
also grown up, and they can see you and feel proud of you, I guess.
yeah, I think it's been like 5, 6 years, and it just again, it's like the same. It's very close to me. The team is because it's where I started off,
Yeah.
and to be back with them and Priya Uncles is such a strong team, and I love working in his films and his clarity and vision. You always keep learning something new from him, so it's always very nice to get back with the team.
What is it like working with the legendary Mohanlal? I mean, what a giant of an actor. What is it like being in his presence?
He always keeps surprising you with with his small expressions, and when you notice him like when he's right beside you and he's acting, I mean, you feel like, oh my God, am I acting with this person?
Right.
So he always keeps surprising, and I think that's what makes them a star.
And you speak Malayalam, Tamil, and Telugu. Is there any other, and of course Hindi? I presume you speak some Hindi, and
Yeah.
of course, English is perfect as well. Is there any other language that you speak that we don't
No,
know?
it doesn't. I'm I'm not as linguistic as I sound. Like I just Telugu is not where I'm very very fluent, but I was just giving an interview yesterday in Telugu, and I kind of realized that my Telugu has actually improved. So I'm feeling happy about
Yeah,
that.
very good. Yeah.
Yeah, and Tamil and Malayalam, it's always been at home. My mom is from
Hmm.
Chennai and my dad's from Kerala, so it's like
Speak
came
both
across at
languages.
home. And so yeah, I keep talking both. And yeah, Hindi because I actually studied in Kendriya Vidyalaya, and so there are a lot of students from the north. So
Right.
I got to talk, and even my college, a lot of my friends are from the north,
Right.
and yeah, they still talk with me in Hindi, and yeah, it's. I mean, I actually kind of learned from talking to my friends more than actually learning it as a language.
I know, and Hindi films are just waiting to adopt you. So don't go too soon. I think the work you're doing in Southern films is so amazing, So don't get taken in too soon by the Hindi film industry.
Thank you.
Keerthy, I want to end with a lovely thing that I noticed about you. You know, the sort of the way the other women in the industry also embraced and have embraced you. The way they released the trailer of Penguin. You know, whether it was Tapsi or Trisha or Samantha, it was so nice. So, is there a sense of sisterhood that all of you have? You sort of know that there are limited roles, but you don't out compete each other. You're not enemies. I mean, you're just friendly rivals or whatever, or friends.
No, I don't think we have any enemies. So I think our competition is ourselves. I
Right.
just compete with my old movies. I have to be better than what I did in my last movie. So that's all. Otherwise, I don't believe in competition. I just believe in my own choice of scripts and what I do. I compete with myself. Otherwise, they're all good friends. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is a, the film is about motherhood, and I really wanted all the women to, start promoting it, and so that's what we did.
Great. It was so lovely to speak to you, and truly, your competition is with yourself. And we wish you all the best. Thank you so much for joining us, and
Thank
all the
you.
best for Penguin. We're looking forward to being thrilled to the bone.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Pleasure
See you
talking to
soon.
you.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.